So it doesn't have to be blank. Under probability, youngsters, we've got two different things. And you'll sound really smart when you talk about these. As soon as the board comes back. There it goes. We've got what is called theoretical, and we've got what is called experimental. You've heard people say, well, theoretically. What is the difference between those things? Okay. Theoretical probability is what should happen based on the math of it all. And experimental is what actually happens when you do the experiment. When you do the experiment. An example of that would be this. If I flip a coin 10 times, based on probability, theoretically, if I flip a coin 10 times, how many times should I get ahead? 5 times. That's theory. That's theoretical. If I flip a coin 10 times, in theory, I should get 5 heads. Now, if I do flip a coin 10 times, am I always going to get 5 heads? No, that is experimental. That's actually doing it. And they don't always match up. But the deal is this. Theoretically, you should get ahead half the time. Okay? The deal is this. The more you do an experiment, usually the more the experimental thing ends up matching the theoretical thing. Okay? In other words, if I just flipped a coin 2 times, if I did 2 flips, theoretically, one of them should be head, one of them should be tails, right? 50-50, half, whatever. Well, but that's not a very big experiment. I mean, I could probably sit here all day long and flip it twice and get doubles a lot of the times. But if I sat and flipped that coin a billion times, the odds are it's going to get awful close to, what's half of a billion? 500 million being this and this. Usually, the more you do an experiment, the closer it's going to get to theoretical. And that really, children, is why the lottery works, and that's why casinos make money. Okay? Theoretically, when you go to a casino, you are going to lose. Okay? Now, experimentally, every now and then when you go in there, you're going to win. And really, probably the worst thing to happen to people is the first time they go to one of those places, they actually win a big thing, because they get to thinking that that's going to happen all the time. But guaranteed, the more you go, the more the theoretical probability, the actual numbers are going to weigh out. And that's why casinos make their money, and that's why the lottery makes their money, because, well, you don't want to be in the lottery now because apparently the state doesn't have enough money to pay the lottery people back for winning. But eventually the experimental will catch up to the theoretical. It's just the way it works, and that is why they stay afloat there. Take a look at page 214, please. You've been such a good audience.